Ramen Rater. Today I've got a quick one going on. I'm trying today with this 360 cam, see what you guys think. The software didn't have a lot of options, so I don't know if it's gonna have the super chat or whatever's going on, but yeah, I already got the water boiling and it's gonna be a quickie. So I'll start off with this. So there is a student in Taiwan and she's working on her master's thesis, and she sends me like 6 varieties of instant noodles by the same company, Vedan, from Taiwan, and was hoping I could review them, let her know about them, this and that for her research. And I was like, sure, that's cool. I'm kind of honored by that, you know? So, okay. Well, one of them I cooked wrong. I mean, I know. I've cooked almost 3,000 different varieties of instant noodles, and I cooked this one wrong. But it's kind of a common mistake, I'm sure. In fact, there are ones of this exact same variety that the instructions on them are wrong that they sell. So, at least the English instructions are wrong. So, anyways, this is what we're going to look at today. This is Way A series by Vedan. It's a chicken flavor one. Now, let me direct your attention. Boy, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this. Look that way. Okay, so see, there's like you put stuff in the bowl, you let it sit, and then at the end, that end shot right there. What's that? Oh, look, there's a bowl of soup and a bowl of noodles. So that's what I did wrong. I didn't drain it, and I just made it as soup with everything and noodles. So today we're going to, well, I guess we're not going to cook anything because I can't open the package. I swear, some companies, you know who you are. You like to make these things really, really well closed. Yeah, I could totally force the point and crack them open, but the problem is then it'll bust open and everything will go everywhere. I wonder, can I do that? I'm wondering if I can. I'll just turn it here. Woo! Turning the camera. Yeah, okay. So here come the noodles. So these actually will get steeped, and by steeped I mean you put all the stuff in. And then now we turn the camera. Slowly we turn. Right? Is that it right here? It's crazy. I've got a Galaxy Note 8 and I can't even tell what I'm looking at. Although the screen is pretty dark currently. So now we do that. Gonna make sure all the noodles are submerged. That's pretty good. This is actually what makes an instant noodle instant. The ability, and then this is the soup, which I'll show you what we do with that. But yeah, the thing that makes instant noodles instant is the fact that you can just put hot water and noodles in some form of vessel and slap a lid on top and set a timer, and away we go. So that's kind of the crux of the biscuit right there. Yeah, so but yeah, that's the deal with that. So this one that I just put in was the soup. And what we're gonna do is put that over there. have another pot. You can probably see where this is going. Yeah, so we can drain it and save the soup. And then after that's done, this sachet will go in and you stir it up. And I've kind of got a weird way that I do the photography for this. I'll put the noodles in a bowl, run them over, take a shot, put the soup in something, run it over, and take a shot. And then I work it all in Photoshop, and it all works out. Because if you do them both at the same time with the copy stand setup you've got one that looks off center and one that looks in center. Yeah, anyways. Speaking of the new bowls for Father's Day, my mother-in-law got me this rad. She actually got me 2 of them. Oh, yeah, there we go. Check that out. And the design of the bowl, or the shape of the bowl, it's kind of got this weird kind of around one side of it. I kind of like that. For a long time, I shied away from bowls that had odd shapes, and now I don't have to with a copy stand. So that's a plus. But if you didn't see it yesterday or the day before or whatever, all a copy stand is basically you've got like a tripod where the camera points straight down, and then 2 arms that stick out with 2 lights that point inward. Well, I rarely take shots with the lights directly on them. I usually bounce the light off the ceiling or behind and try to use the natural light, what little of it comes in through the doors and windows here. But yeah, and that's it. There really ain't nothing to it. Well, let's see. We have 32 seconds left. What can we do in that time? Well, my son's at school. My daughter is taking a nap. I'm doing 5 unboxings today. 5. I think this is a record. Plus, I'm doing a live stream right now, so live stream is going to be pretty short-lived, unfortunately. But you know, hey, you got to do what you got to do. And there we have it. So, crack-a-lacquer open. And now we have, let's see. Yep, we have instant noodles. Instantaneous instant noodles in an instant. Alright, so that smells pretty good, but oh, I know why you do it that way. It's so you get a little bit of the gluten from the wheat noodle coming off, I'm guessing. And no, that's not glue. For those of you who still think that instant noodle companies are out to kill you, they really aren't. It's kind of hard to get more customers. So really, I think that's just an American thing. People get really paranoid. I mean, granted, there have been a lot of unfortunate things that have happened with food safety over in China. There was it Tingsin? The gutter oil thing. Oh my God! So gutter oil, people will go and take a thing, dip it down, pull up water literally out of the gutter, like the sewer, cull off the oil that's on it, because there's so many restaurants and so many things being cooked, and of course oil rises to the top, and they'll refine it, and it just, I don't know, it just seems like there must be some kind of profit in it. But I think the people that had something to do with that didn't they didn't do so well. They did not profit health-wise as far as from the government's reaction to that. So, but generally, I would guess that there's probably less of that happens than one would think. There's always been stuff about, oh, you know, Asian food, it's scary stuff, but you know what? Asians love noodles, and they seem to live to quite an old age. And I know somebody's gonna now go, dude, you don't know what you're talking about, blah 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 blah. But I don't care. Maybe I don't. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother most people. I try to know what I'm talking about, but that's kind of what the internet is for these days. It's like, I could go on like a 2-hour rant. Not even a rant, but just like a calm conversation. Maybe a little bit of a rant, but stir you up. I'm getting off point. I'm getting off topic. Can't do that. Must not. See? I don't know if you can see that. That's kind of the tricky thing about this. This is kind of easier because it's not the phone. It'd be nice if I just had like YouTube video in my DV camera. I wonder if such a thing exists. I'll bet it does. And then you just hook it up to Wi-Fi and boom, there you go. Or run it with your phone. That makes more sense. Alright, so we have the noodle. And you know what? That looks a lot more logical than the soup version I was having. It smells a heck of a lot better too. Let's try the noodle real quick. Yeah, let's give her a go. Alright, the noodle. Let's give one more try of that. It's really not bad. It's kind of a light taste. I'm guessing it's spices that are used for chicken. And here's the broth that'll be sipped along with it. Okay, that tastes like kind of like a chicken soup. Light. That's good. Okay, so this combo is where it's at. I want to. That's the thing. A lot of the time, these broths, excuse me, with the noodle, they complement each other so well. It's like, oh, I'll have a sip of that. Oh, I'll have a bite of this. Oh, back and forth. All right. That I like. I'm stoked because she sent 2 packs of it, and you know what? I think I'm gonna make my son Andy try this stuff, and I have a feeling he's gonna be stoked. I'll have to talk him out of putting cheese on it, though. I mean, I'm one of the early adopters of cheese in instant noodles in the U.S., I believe. I don't know. But one thing I will definitely say is he wants so much cheese on everything that it's like, no, you really can't put cheese on Indomie. You can, but personally I find that kind of sacrilegious. Yeah, so I'm going to cut it short today, guys. Let me give you a nice parting shot of what we have here. My face. But yeah, there is the finished noodle. And there is the soup. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. As far as stars, you'll have to wait for the review to come out, but as you can probably guess, it's good. I really like it, so it's not going to be a 0 star. That's for definitely sure. It's kind of sad because the bowl version that I've had that I found in Canada with the incorrect instructions is a 0 star, and the only reason for that, I'm thinking now, is because it has the wrong instructions. So hopefully it'll be a wake-up call to the company to go, hey, maybe we should actually reprint that in English. And if you are watching this and you are Vedan in Taiwan, please get a hold of me. I'll write the instructions for you. I don't mind. You know, free of charge. So, all right. Well, this has been Hans the Ramen Rater, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles every day. Hope you enjoyed. What's coming up next? I just finished to Meet the Manufacturer, and the next Meet the Manufacturer, we'll see. I might be. Oh, I know what's coming up next. The Bottom 10 Instant Noodles of All Time 2018 edition. That's coming out on Monday. Between now and then, I might push through one of the unboxing videos. I do have an unboxing video for an upcoming Meet the Manufacturer. I usually push those out before the series comes out, and also it's a series of one video, so I don't know, I don't like to start those on Fridays, so I might try that on Sunday. We'll see. But anyways, please consider subscribing and clicking that notification so you can check things out. And yeah, this has been Hans the Ramen Rater, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles every day. Have a good one, and bye.